Forbidden Songs, Marcia. Hi, Marcia. And very nice. So, oh, that motherwort tincture. Highly recommend it. It's definitely good. I think I'm gonna do another environmentalist song. I wrote this one after, it was like in 2012 or 2013, in January for about 3 days. We had temperatures above 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and so there was no snow on the ground. And I had just watched this video that was like a scientific rendering of what the Earth is going to look like after climate change has, run its course. And it looks kind of like Mars and like cracked and dried and stuff. Oh, that image has stuck with me forever in my songwriting. That image was actually in that last song, Warrior's Lullaby, too. But so this is called Earth's Barren Ground. And so that January there were 3 days where it was above 60 degrees, and then it just snowed. And as if everything was okay, like, I don't know, it just made me realize how messed up the climate is. So here we go, Earth's Barren Ground. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done a full set live performance. Actually, I did do half of a set in Chicago right before the pandemic, thanks to the Feminist Salon in Chicago. That was a lovely show. But like a live performance with this long of a set, and yeah, so anyway, this is great, and thanks for being here. And Warrior's Lullaby I did. Okay, so next up I'm gonna do a song that I wrote about changing my name legally from what my name was before to Thistle. I got the name Thistle when I was riding my bike south in 2003 and having experiences of nature, and just I could really feel the spirit of that plant, and it was everywhere. It looked like candelabras as we were riding our bikes, and so anyhow, it became my name, and I used it everywhere, at school, at work, everywhere. And so when it got changed on Facebook to my birth name, because trans activists complained to Facebook and said that I, was not using my real name, and so I had to show them my driver's license, and then they, said you have to use that name. And so then I was like, okay. After 6 months of that, I decided, and it was hard, it was really painful, because everybody started calling me my former name, and I didn't want to be called that anymore. And everyone in real life, on Facebook, everywhere was calling me my former name. By the way, I don't care. I like it when my parents call me my birth name, but and actually there's a tribute, because I asked them. I asked them if it would be okay before I did it. And I had Thistle as a nickname for a really long time, since 2003. So this was very recently. This was like three years ago, when the trans activists were like really pounding on me here in Madison. And so this is the story of, and of course there's a double meaning. It's called My Name. It was a journey to my childhood through the west side of town. I made it on my bicycle to lay my papers down on the desk of an employee in this great nation of ours. I made it on my bicycle to lay my papers down for my name, for my name. I traveled through the rain for my name, for my name. I had my passport and ID card, plastic bags on my feet. I pedaled through the wilderness of these wet urban streets. The grass is growing greener, you could hear the joyful sound as I pedaled through the wilderness on the west side of town. For my name, for my name, I traveled through the rain. For my name, for my name. And the stars shine brightly at night. The darkness is overwhelmed by the light. And in this life I choose to fight for the light, for the light, for the light, for the light, for the light. If you're lucky enough to have parents kind like mine, they will always know you as their child. I couldn't have made it this far without kindness along the way. May we all be blessed with safety and the power to name what a rose by any other name smells so sweet. I changed my name, but I'm still the same. For my name, for my name, I traveled through the rain. For my name, for my name. Now watch, all these trans activists are going to be dead naming me, and they'll be like, see how it feels? Anyway, so far so good with the comments. Thank you, April and Jenna. I will be interested to hear if you had to moderate them. I did not put this event on my personal Facebook page, but somebody who monitors the Madison Degenderettes and other pages in Madison, that Dumpster Dick page, for example, that have regularly harassed me in the past. They've really calmed down since the pandemic started. So, cool. Yeah, like my song says, the joke's on you. There are better things to do. You know, it's serious, seriously. All right, so I did my name. I did Earth's Barren Ground. This song, I don't know if she's watching. She's probably not, would be my guess. She does not spend a lot of time on Facebook. But this song is for Sekhmet Sheol, who is a member of our collective. And she writes the WLRN commentary pretty much every month. And she's a desert dweller, a female separatist, and anonymous, and kind of mysterious. And her commentary is the bomb. And she also has really great taste in music, especially music from the 70s. And so I actually got kind of turned on to Fleetwood Mac. I mean, of course, I grew up in the 70s, so I remember Fleetwood Mac songs, but I don't know, Sekhmet had chosen some Fleetwood Mac song for one of our shows, and I just started listening more and realizing that they're really awesome. So thank you, Sekhmet, and thanks again to the entire WLRN collective for existing and being strong and being awesome comrades. I took my love and I took it down, climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection on the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought it down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail with the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I build my life around you. But time makes you bolder, children grow older, and I'm growing older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, children grow older, and I'm growing older too. Yes, I'm growing older too. So take this love, take it down. If you climb a mountain and you turn around, and you see my reflection on the snow-covered hills till the landslide brings it down. If you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide will bring it down. The landslide will bring it down. All right, so that was by Fleetwood Mac by Stevie Nicks, And yeah, that chord pattern in there, of course when I was alone I was able to get it, but I have other chord patterns that are sort of like that, and so I got a little bit mixed up in there, but it's okay, it's a live performance, you all are chill, and thank you for being here again. And so I have 2 more songs. What time is it? Oh, perfect timing. What did I say though? Did I say 5 to 6:30? I think I did. Oh, so it might end sooner. So anyway, this one I had to sing. I feel like I need to sing because I'm in Madison right now. I'm talking to you with my woman, adult, human, female t-shirt on, and which Dumpster Dick and the Madison Degenerates and also the Madison IWW something branch here in Madison, they all condemned it as hate speech. And so, yeah. Anyway, so my living room is a women's free speech zone. And I have this message for Madison. It's called Oh Madison, the song. I played a regular show at the neighborhood bar. People would come from near and far, and it was fun until it wasn't, when the bullies came in the dozens to tear me down. They tore my show posters too. They had quite a crew that brought me down. I held up a sign that said, "Don't believe the hype, trans activism is misogyny, alright," and for that they got me fired. I can't believe what's transpired in this town. Oh, Madison, I am done. Oh, Madison, I'm still here. Well, that's a small crime, you might say. There's gotta be more at the end of the day. After all, Madison is so kind. What did you do to be hollered by the few that brought you down? I also interviewed a lesbian or 2 for community radio. It's what I like to do, and for that I was banned from the station. Yeah, by a man and his graces, the looks on their faces brought me down. Oh, Madison, I am done. Oh, Madison, I'm still here. Well, the lesson, or maybe let's call it herstory, is if you're a woman and speak out, you'll be hated indeed, and for that I am determined to stand my ground. Yeah, there's too much to lose, so the truth I do choose, and I stand my ground. Oh, Madison, I'm still here. Oh, Madison, after all these years, yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. Madtown, you make my heart frown. Madtown, I think I up you. All right, so yeah, I think I might have forgotten some of the lyrics there at the very end, but hey, it's a live performance, right? And by the way, if you would like to buy my professionally recorded music that sounds really awesome, you can do that at thistlepettersen.com, I think it is. It might be .com, it might be .org. just my name, thistlepettersen.com, and you can buy my music there, and it'll be, you know, I love live performance. I got to talk with April, actually, from the WLRN Collective before doing this, and I can feel it in my stomach right now. Like, it's cool. It's cool. Like, I'm good. This is good. But it's different than going into the studio and being able to make a mistake and stop and do it again, or, you know, just even play around with things that you've done in a recording. And so yeah, thank you so much for being here. Wow, it's like I have even more of an audience now. It's gone all the way up to 30 people. That is really awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that a lot. So I do have one more song, but because there are so many people and I'm not fulfilling my, you know, what I said I was going to do. Actually, I said I was going to take a break and then come back. But then, let me see here. If I have, I'm trying to think of some other songs I could do that weren't on the set list. I mean, I could do another bike riding song that I wrote a few years ago. So when I took off on my bicycle in 2003, we headed south like the birds in the fall, and prolonging the summer. And we finally ended up in Austin, Texas, and we made an exchange with an organic farmer who ran a CSA farm on the edge of town, and we could stay there for free if we helped him package the produce and help with the harvest. So when we first got there, he showed us this huge patch of rosemary, and we decided to make it into our, and he's like, I don't know what to do with it, you can do whatever you want. And so we made it into our mattresses in the tent, and then we took it out the next day. But anyway, it produced dreams, and it also became a metaphor, and so a lot of my songs kind of paint a picture of what my life was like on the road riding my bicycle. And we were, in this song, we're landed in Austin, but I rode all over the place. I had an hour commute because I actually scored a job at the Austin Community College teaching Spanish. And so I would live in this like makeshift eco village, like way on the south side of Austin called BioSquat. And then I would like ride my bike to downtown Austin and teach college students. That was crazy. But anyway, so yeah, we landed there. We were there for like a year. And this song is just called Austin. We made a bed of rosemary. While you sleep, and we camped out on the land, getting our souls free, our souls free. Tammy. Bless your heart. Namaste. Yeah, Tammy lives in Madison. Thanks for coming. Beth Stelzer. Irving's from Madison. He remembers the uprising at the Capitol where we camped out and lived at the Capitol for like 3 weeks in February and March of 2011. Oh my gosh, I have a great song about that actually, but I don't know if I can play it because I'm not prepared to play it and I have not played it for so long. Dang. Well, maybe next time I can play that one. So for Irving and Tammy, all the Madison songs that I was going to play for Madison folks, I played them a little while ago. But of course, this tape will be available on YouTube soon, so you can watch the whole show then. And I'm looking at the time. It is 6:06. All right, let me think of another song that I can do that's not on the set list because I've done my whole set list. Let's see here. I'm sure I'll think of one. Oh, I've got a Wisconsin one. All right. This is for Tammy and Irving, who have been a part of the environmental movement. Tammy is an environmentalist, and Irving is kind of a rabble-rouser up at the Capitol. So, okay. We took turns pushing the wheelbarrow full of hay on that day at the harvest camp, at the harvest camp. Softening the trails for all of our comrades. Then later on, we journeyed down by the river, soaking up her lyrical sounds near the harvest camp, the harvest camp. The ticks, they were out, they were crawling on our ankles. And we noticed the weather was wrong. A patch of snow, don't you know? Our winters will slow until life's lovely glow becomes this shiny bright gleam of cockroaches taking over the world. But here I stand on the land, and there's nothing as clear as the red cardinal near, drawing near and near to my voice. Yes, there's a choice to stand right. So yeah, Tammy used to come to my shows over at the Crystal Corner Bar, so thank you so much for stopping by, Tammy. Wish we could all order pizza and just hang out again, and maybe someday we will. So, let's see, what time is it? It's 6:11. Let me just take a short break. Yay, thank you. Hi. Hi, Linda. Hi, Olivia. Aw, so great to see all of you. All right, so I have one more song in me, I think, this evening. And I just want to thank you all for coming. And again, my website for my music is thistlepettersen.com, I believe. But try .org if .com doesn't work. And you can buy my music there. And every album that I've done has been like bringing people together, musicians, to create like a piece of art, you know, which is different than the live performance. Like it's something that you can really do in the studio, and so I hope that you will buy it and like it, and share it. And also, what else do I want to say? I'm not sure. I do feel that thing from live performance in my belly. So this very last song that I'm going to do is for Magdalen Berns. Right as she was dying, I wrote this song, and it was an amazing birth for me, actually, to write the song, because one of the things that happened with, what do I want to call it, psychological terrorism, what they did to me, the trans activists and community members in Madison, on like a spiritual level, it felt like being burnt at the stake in the town square. It really, really did. And it burnt something inside of me, and I wasn't really playing music. I can really feel it in my stomach right now. And then Magdalen was on her deathbed, and I wanted to say goodbye to her, and so I wrote a song for her. And she did get to hear it. And so I thought I would end this pandemic performance with that song and say solidarity forever with all of my feminist sisters. Women can and should rule the world. Don't let no man or no woman ever tell you any differently. Women can and should rule the world, and by that I mean inwardly too, in our local communities and also inside of ourselves, that we as females have a self with a capital S, like Mary Daly talks about. We're not just servants. We're not servants at all by birth. It's this thing that we get socialized into because we were born female. And bless all of the women who are willing to say that. And Magdalen certainly was one who was willing to say that quite creatively. So I dedicate this last song to her. Magdalen, wherever you are, we're always thinking about you, and your spirit lives on. Oops. Just a real simple little song. All right. Thanks, everyone. Good night. After this song is over, I'm just going to turn it off. All right. Dear Magdalen, when I first saw you, dear Magdalen, if this is goodbye, know you live on in our hearts, we're never truly apart, please know. Dear Magdalen, dear Magdalen, dear Magdalen, dear Magdalen. Thank you everyone for coming on this pandemic Wednesday, April 29th. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Ciao.